Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving headfirst into a topic that's, well, let's just say it's a real party pooper for most people. Death. Grim Reaper with a scythe? The ultimate void? The big sleep? Nah. What if I told you that the end is just a really dramatic outfit change? That death, my friends, is not the end, it's just another perspective. Postwinks, and we're going to explore this with a hearty dose of ancient wisdom, mind-bending science, and a sprinkle of something that might make your brain do a little salsa. Get ready. First up, let's borrow from the OG chill masters, the Stoics. These guys lived a long time ago, but their advice is timeless. Marcus Aurelius, emperor and philosopher extraordinaire, would often remind himself, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Basically, he's saying, hey, you might kick the bucket at any moment. So stop sweating the small stuff, be a good human, and don't waste your precious time on petty drama or that lukewarm coffee you're about to drink. For the Stoics, death wasn't something to fear. It was a natural part of the cosmic order, like seasons changing. They saw life as rented property. You get to live there for a while, enjoy the view, maybe redecorate a bit, but eventually you gotta hand back the keys. No tantrums allowed. Think about it. Panicking about death is like being mad at the tide for going out. It's gonna happen, so you might as well build a killer sandcastle while it's in. Now this is where things get a little spicier. The Stoics accepted death as an end to this specific form. But what about our consciousness? That you-ness that makes you? Is it just a biological light switch that gets flipped off? Some ancient philosophies and even modern thinkers suggest that consciousness might be, well, more fundamental. Imagine it not as something produced by the brain, but as something the brain tunes into like a radio receiver. When the radio breaks, the music doesn't stop, right? It just stops being broadcast to that particular receiver. So, when our physical body, our receiver, ceases to function, does the music, our consciousness, just vanish? Or does it simply change its frequency? It's like unplugging your phone. The electricity is still flowing in the grid, it's just not powering your specific device anymore. Where does that electricity go? It's still energy, right? It transforms. And now, for our grand finale of mind-bending, let's talk about the utterly bonkers but strangely compelling idea of quantum immortality. This theory, loosely inspired by quantum mechanics, suggests that every time a quantum event occurs with multiple possible outcomes, like say, you about to step on a raw banana peel, host mime stepping on a banana peel and flying into the air, the universe splits. In one universe, you land gracefully. In another, you become a viral meme. Now, here's the kicker. If consciousness truly persists, then your consciousness will always find itself in the universe where you didn't meet a bizarrely unfortunate end. So, in a way, you're immortal from your own subjective perspective. Think of it like playing a video game. You might die 1,000 times in your attempts, but you only experience the playthrough where you finally beat the boss. You don't remember all those failed attempts. You just remember the victory. So every time you narrowly avoid a disaster, that time you almost missed your train, that time you didn't get food poisoning, that time your hair inexplicably looked good that day, it could be the universe saying, nope, not today. You gotta keep going, pal. So let's tie it all together. The Stoics teach us to accept what we cannot control, like our eventual physical departure. They encourage us to live fully and virtuously now. Then there's the idea of consciousness as a fundamental energy, not just a biological byproduct. If that's true, then the cessation of your body might be less of an off switch and more of a dimensional shift. And quantum immortality? Well, it's a wild ride that suggests, from your own viewpoint, you're always on the winning track. It's the ultimate cosmic get-out-of-jail-free card. So, when you think about death, try to reframe it. Instead of an absolute end, consider it a transition. A change of perspective. Maybe it's returning to the cosmic hum. Maybe it's just stepping into a different branch of reality where you're suddenly really good at playing the ukulele. Who knows? Stoic perspective. Live like you only have today. Be awesome. Don't sweat the small stuff. Consciousness continuity. Maybe your you-ness is like a radio signal that just changes stations. Quantum immortality. You're so lucky. You're basically a cosmic survivor. Keep up the good work. Death is a mystery, and honestly, that's okay. But by looking at it through different lenses, ancient philosophy, cutting-edge physics, and a healthy dose of humor, we can perhaps make that mystery a little less daunting and a lot more interesting. What are your thoughts on death and consciousness? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dive into the existential unknown, give this video a like and subscribe for more mind-bending adventures. Until next time, live well, live wisely, and remember, the universe is a weird and wonderful place. Stay curious.